generalized minor, and he calls it a generalized minor, right? So really implicitly, what is it, a generalized, right? So he implicitly is thinking that these are minors. So he defines like this. Okay. I don't like the definition. What did I write? So it takes two elements in the while group, which I recall is LGH over H. So it says so delta, right, called U omega I, U omega, V omega I of X by definition is delta I U minus 1 X V. So U and V are in the group, so it makes sense to multiply it like this. And so this actually depends only on so the thing is that here we could put H, so it's not equal, but this really depends only on X is 0. So because there is an ambiguity of the definition, right? Because there are the lateral class of H. You see, an element in the while group is defined up to an element of H. But this will not intervene, right? He says. I think it's something that because he says that, okay, I propose that we don't worry about this now because it depends. See, so it makes sense to. So this thing has a sense, right? This is a meaning, this thing, which he does not say, but it has a meaning, right? And what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is, so omega, I think I know the meaning, but it's, Fabrizio, bear with me and see if I understand. So, I think it is this. So it is omega I, then I take the exponential of H, and I do U minus 1. Am I right? No, but the guy doesn't say. He doesn't say this because omega I acts on the algebra H, but U acts on the group, so I need to take the exponential, so this has to live in big H. And I know that the action on the normalizer, it has to normalize, so it has to be the conjugation, otherwise it makes no sense. So this is the definition. So this is the only possible definition. So what he says is that this definition depends not on the choice of U and V, but only on this thing, So for me there is a problem, because see, there is a lateral class here, so you have to make sure that it will not interfere. But if you define like this, the lateral class is, I mean, it's not a problem because H is commutative, so it will go away. Right? Okay, so, I don't know. It's very quick, to say the least. Don't you think?
No, I mean, this is correct.
No, but Fabrizio, let's...
it's correct, the fact that it doesn't...
No, but it's because I knew it before that I know.
Yes.
Because if I didn't know it before, how could I have possibly done this? It's really hard. I mean, it's very difficult. Sorry. Let's check. What is it? No, it's many things that we're not saying.
No, I don't understand. I mean, the sentence does not depend on the choice of U and V. I think U and V, then if you once you write U and V in W and not in the normalizer, U and V are fixed.
Yes,
and then UWI is fixed.
No, but it's also...
if you choose an element in the normalizer which corresponds to U, then you have a choice and it does not depend on the choice. But
I think...
U is...
I think it's making a statement stronger. It's also, which I've not checked, I have to think over it. He's also making the statement that this definition depends on this weight, or only, and not on U. So U could, different U could give you the same U omega I in principle. So if you have, so it could be this, right? I think it is possible, this, right?
For all I, no.
No, for all I know. But for a choice of I, you could have this. And what he says is that this definition depends on this and not on the choice of U. So different U prime will give you the same. I think it's...
I mean, that doesn't change if you change by an element of the central line.
No, this...
Of the centralizer of H. Of the centralizer.
When we change an element, not of the centralizer, H is commutative.
So U is U.
No, U is defined up to elements of H, but since it is commutative, it doesn't matter which one you choose for this action. So that is already solved. The problem is, it seems to claim a more substantial thing. You think not?
I'm not so sure.
Well, I read the words.
If you think of the opposite, if U and U prime have the same action, it means that they differ by an element of the centralized weight.
No.
Because
It could be the truly different elements of the Y group could produce the same weight starting from the fundamental, right?
One.
One what?
Wait.
So, yeah, you fix omega 1, right? And you take a permutation that doesn't touch, so it will produce. That's all I'm saying. So he's claiming something more. He says, depend only on the weights U omega I and do not depend on the particular choice of U and V. He says that.
So the vacuum group acts
On the weights. On the weights, yes.
Yes, so I don't see...
Okay, let's forget about this claim.
I think that's one.
U is an element in the automorphic group of H star.
Right.
So U omega I is a well-defined element. You don't have to...
Yes, but he says, what if there is another U, different, U prime, that produces the same action on that particular omega I? Then I'm claiming that this definition is the same for this U prime, which is non-trivial from looking at that. You say, no, this is what he says. Yes, so he says that if this is what he says, U prime omega I, V prime, if these two are equal, then this is also equal. Which, this is what it says.
Okay, now.
I'm not saying it's right, this is what it says. And I think it is linked, the way the action, I don't know,
Okay.
because
I understand.
it's the way that, yeah. It's the way it is defined. I have to think of it, but I'm sorry, I should have thought more about this thing, but I haven't. But the thing I didn't understand was later, was not, was the double Bruin cell. I have a week to understand. Vabbè, basta. But it's interesting, it's making me think about things which I should know and I have not heard for a long time. Hai capito? Now you understand the point.
Sì, no, ma il punto è che se agiscono allo stesso modo su omega I,
Per un omega I.
sono lo stesso laterale del parabolico massimale che non c'ha le seghe.
Forse, speriamo. E quindi?
Quindi non lo so.
E quindi non lo so.
E quindi guarda, delta I che fa
vabbè.
il parabolico massimale,
Sì, non lo so.
cambia i primi.
Quindi tu dici è credibile. Ma sì, bisogna pensare, sono io che devo preparare, ma dopo poi preparo. Però siete contenti del
No, è che
seminario?
lui è...
Mi stramazzo proprio.
Cioè, lui è...
Cioè non è facile.